to Collabtroversial, and this week's edition of Collabtroversial was about R-rated movies and people going to R-rated movies and such, and I'll explain that later. So I am your Sunday on Collabtroversial, and I hope you all had an awesome weekend. I sure did. Well, actually, I'm filming this Friday, so kind of like going to the future right now, sort of, yeah. I don't even know if I'll be alive. We'll see. I'm going to talk about my opinion on R-rated movies and whether or not parents should just drop their kids off if they give their kids permission to see R-rated movies, or if the law should be kept in place still with the rule that you pretty much have to be 18 or older or 17 or older to get into an R-rated movie yourself, or 21 or older to bring people younger than you. Yeah, that's how it is in Missouri. It's really confusing, and a lot of times people just sneak into R-rated movies, and I have a mascara in my hand right now for no apparent reason. So I'm going to talk about kind of first just my experience with R-rated movies. I grew up watching mostly R-rated and PG-13 rated movies because I was obsessed with scary movies when I was little. I believe that early exposure to scary things kind of helps a child become almost, what is the word? Used to it, I guess, when they're older. And at the same time, there's a lot of violent concepts in scary movies, and as watching those at a younger age, I think it could definitely harm the minds of young kids. And so I basically contradicted what I just said, but in my case, it helped. I'm no longer scared. I mean, I've never been scared of scary movies, pretty much, is the whole deal. I've always loved them because my mom raised me on them. Obviously, she didn't show me ones that cussed a lot or whatever, you know, no bad words. I didn't learn the F word till like 5th grade, but that sounds bad still. But seriously, like, everybody else learned the F word like really early on, and I did not know about this word or the existence of it until I watched Final Destination in 5th grade. But as you can see, there's a growing trend nowadays for children to just know cuss words, but it has nothing to do with R-rated movies. Anyway, moving on. So my opinion of R-rated movies and parents dropping their kids off at R-rated movies, if the parents give thy kids permission, is definitely very supportive of that concept. So I definitely support the idea that the parents should give permission to their children. At this point, I think they won't even be children anymore. They should be like between the ages of like, you know, 13 and 17. In that range. I think that's an appropriate range for a person who is growing, an adolescent I suppose, is growing, and I think they can start to rely on their parents to give them permission. And I don't think it's the people who decide whatever rating in movies to constrict the freedom of those adolescents who want to see those movies. This is getting extremely confusing, I apologize. These videos always are a problem for me because I'm used to talking about lipstick, you know, simple things such as this, not controversial subjects. A law to be put down, instead of you having to be 17 years old to go to an R-rated movie and make your own decisions, I think that if a child wants to go see like a pretty awesome movie, but with their friends, you know, when they're like 14 or whatever, I think their parents should give them, if their parents want them to go, then if their parents are going to let them watch R-rated movies at home, why can't they go watch them in theaters? You're paying to see one, so I just don't get it. Is that PG-13 movies are getting worse and worse, and so you don't have to have parental consent, at least in Missouri, to go see a PG-13 movie. You don't even have to be 13, I mean, in some states. So I think that since PG-13 movies are bad enough, why is it any worse to go see an R-rated movie, which will probably just have a few cuss words in it and possibly some boobies? But if it does have nudity in it and that is shown like on the R-rated like little box thing, it says this movie is R-rated for nudity, violence, and blah blah blah, I think a parent is not going to let the child go see it if it does say that. But for the R-rated movies that are more like, I don't know, what would be a good example? I don't know. For the R-rated movies that don't contain stuff like that and just contain like the bad words, which are just words by the way, if the child doesn't repeat the words then it's okay. I think this is definitely a controversial subject though, because people have this idea that children should be protected from violent images, and I definitely believe in that, but at the same time, I mean, I was exposed to violent images at a very young age, and the only thing wrong with me now is the fact that I have a blood phobia and pass out every time a teacher in school talks about blood. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. My cat just jumped on my bed. Oh, say hello. Come here. He's like been roaming around my room. Anyway, so for those of you who do watch these videos, which I don't know, speak out if you do. I feel like I never get any comment people on my videos. Leave your opinions below. Don't judge my opinion. My opinion is basically that if a parent wants to raise their kid in a way that, you know, parent can raise a kid any damn way the parent wants to raise their damn kid. He's my kitty. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was short, simple, and sweet. I was supposed to make it last Sunday, but I was actually like in the car all day, so that was not possible. That is the end of this video. And the reasons I believe in the things I believe are because I have been socially constructed by the family that I've grown up in, and I have opinions based on the way I have been raised. And yeah, I definitely think I will raise my children the same way, with very open-mindedness, if that makes sense. I'm not going to keep my children locked up in the house all their life, that's for sure. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all later.